Hello guys, it's been a long time since last time I made a tutorial on Xamarin. So today I'm not prepared for this tutorial actually, and I don't even know what tutorial to do today. So let's go on crazy a bit. Let's go on the Pinterest and see what we can make. What about location? Alright, let's see what we can do, or the most easiest obviously. Let's make something most easier way. Okay, if you do watch my other tutorial, I made a tutorial about consuming REST API from the Foursquare API. And let's do that again, but in a different way. So, or we can use any public API. So let's see, public API testing. I don't know, any API. So we can see over here. We can create an Oxford dictionaries, the destination of current and history of NBA statistic. We can also have the Instagram API, and then we also can have an open source GPS tracking platform. Let's see which one is easiest, and I don't know, maybe what I can do actually. So let's see about I don't know which one is interesting to be developed on this tutorial. Maybe I don't know, maybe we can make something like news app. I don't know. Let's see if this has it. About media. Let's see media, Spotify, book. Let's see this one. Maybe we can see. How about open data? This one is movie review. Bytewise. Oh, this one looks nice. This one is like article. You can read over here. This one is book information. So we can search a book with this API. Alright, let's take a look on this Bytewise. This this just some sort of information. I don't like it. How about this article? Oh, this one seems close to this book. Alright, I think the best one for our tutorial is this one. So let's use this API and then search book app UI design. Let's see if we can find the inspiration over here. This one look nice, but we wanted something more simple and easy because this tutorial was not for UI. Actually, this tutorial is going to be just a general, nothing specific. I think this one, like this one, new releases. Let's see, article search, book API, most popular API, use book API. We must provide the API key over here. Okay, let's get started. So we need to create an account, sign in, register app, access our API key. Okay, let's do this first. So what is going to be for my first name? So you can go on and create your account. I'm going to post this video, and then I'm going to back with my login. Alright, are we back? Alright, so I'm just done with my registration. Let's get started. Oh, we can get over here, create a new app. Our app name is going to be some sort of, let's first go to the API and book API. My book tutorial, Xamarin book, XamBook, maybe XamBook tutorial for book. Alright, what we going to use is book API. Create. So this is our app ID and this is our API key. This is our secret, never expired. Okay, the next part is let's see the documentation. Example call like this. So how do I see the written I'm not sure how to use this API. Query, default string, mesh, publish date, offset. So this is response type. So this one is for list. We can get the list JSON. So what? Facilitate. What does it mean with the list? Okay, but first, I'm not sure about this one, but it's okay. Let's see overview. Okay, list name. The list name service return the list of all NYT bestseller lists. Some lists are published weekly and others monthly. The response include when each list was first published and last published. Alright. This data, the list, date / name, service return the book on the bestseller. Okay. Let's see. Which one we interested in? Review or list? Name. I don't care about all of it. I'm just going to use only this one. So what we are going to do next is we create our Xamarin form. So let's go this one, and then create a new project. So I'm going to change this for mobile and select the Xamarin form over here, XamBook. I'm going to change the path. Oh, interesting. So this is a new template. So I noticed there was update yesterday, but this is the first time this one pop up, and I'm using the newest. I'm not sure which version which version is this. So what are we going to use? Is it blank? Is it tablet? Is it flyout? Alright, I'm going to be use the flyout template. So let's create our template. Okay, let me pause this video because I've got something to do. Okay, let's continue. Alright, so this is the default value and cover fiction. So let's use some sort of action. Unauthorized, of course, we need to give our yeah. So to test this, I'm going to use a postman. Let me delete my history first. Alright, so let's put this one. This is the get request. Fail to result API. Of course, we need to pass the API key. How do I API key? So this is our API key. Let's copy and paste. Error. What? They throw the bad. No parameter specific. Alright, let's see the parameter. What parameter we need to. So the list parameter. Yeah, the list parameter is required. So let's pass the list parameter. I can do it by doing this action. No result in action. Let's see others. Sign. Oops. Oops. How do I spell sign? SCIENCE. Yep. Sign. Display name sign. So what is this? What is ISBNS? I don't know. What about? I don't know about it. The product URL is here. Oops. How about picture? We need a picture right now. Where can I get? Alright. So for the first part, let's use this one first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the result and go search JSON util. This is what I'm use to generate my class. Submit, and here is my class. I'm going to copy, but I'm going to change the example name. So the next part is status okay, number of result is 10, let's modify, the result is here. So we need the result, and this, what is the review? Let's see the review. Okay, the review is here. What does it mean? I don't know how does it. work actually. Book review link. Why the hell the review is in here? Oh, I see. So the result will contain the review, which is here. Usually I like to separate the classes, but you can use in the same class. So I already create the Xamarin form here, XamBook. Let's try to play our Xamarin. So I have my emulator right now. So oops. So here are our oops again. Pretty easy, huh? Alright, let's continue. I'm going to remove this bottom nav bar. Just going to have this. Or I'm just going to keep this one. I don't know which one is better, huh? Or maybe the home page was going to be a browse and the other page is going to be about. So I'm going to keep this bottom navbar, and this one I'm going to remove it. So let's do that. Oh, alright. Before that, we can actually I already enable hot reload. So whenever I make change on this one, which is right, I'm going to delete all of extra thing here because I don't need it. So this one, fly out, menu item, on menu item, logout. I'm going to remove the logout, and I'm going to remove the content over here. Menu. Let's see why. I'm going to remove this menu. I'm going to remove the shell content over here. Let's see, shell content over here, and I'm going to keep this one. And click save, and you are going to start see the changes here. And over here you still have the flyout. Alright, how do I remove the flyout over here? Let's see. Single item. Alright, so we don't have any item, but we do have some sort of hamburger button. Still have burger button. So what we are going to remove is I see that by doing that we can keep the flyout but not the bottom navbar. I'm not sure what it called. When the fly is visible, this defines the content to display in flyout. Flyout display option as multiple will create a separate flyout item from each. Okay, but how do we remove? Okay, for this one, let's keep this one. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to stop debugging and delete all this page except for I think let's delete all the page. Also on the view model. On the service, I'm going to delete also. Also in the model, should I delete it or keep it? Let's keep it. Nah, I'm going to delete it. And let's see the response over here. So the response was example class. I'm going to change this example class to books. So let's create our class books and then make it public. And then what I'm going to do next is let's see, oops, let's take all this one, put it inside books, and then I'm going to copy others. You can create a new class or you can put it up here. It would the same, but if you want to keep track or make it easier to read, if you have a large project and have a large, I don't know, it's totally up to you. Alright, the next part is what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new service, new view model, and new view. I think we might just delete the about also. So we need to create two view models, two view. So let's create new item, content page as a home page. This is what happened when I'm not prepared, and when I'm not prepared, I don't know what to do. So it's going to take a long video for this one. Let's create a new classes, home view model. So the thing that I always do is always put the I notify property change. So this is what I'm always do when I create a class. And then create the constructor. Okay, the next part is I'm going to create an about page. Oops. I'm going to create an about page. And I won't create a view model for this one. Okay, the next part is I'm going to create a service which is an API call. Or before that, I think I'm going to create an interface first. API call. And I'm going to put I in front of the A. Because what? Because it will indicate that this one is interface class. So add, and don't forget to make it public. And also I'm going to create a class called API call without a T. and then I'm going to inherit the I API call. So in I API call, or before that, let's go to the app.xaml.cs, and then this one dependency service register mock data. I'm going to change to I API call, and then API call. Okay, this one will tell that API was inherit for API call, so it made easier to call a service. So okay, this one is like a IOC container for us. So let's go to the API call and make a call. So make a property. So I don't think we make a task. And then the return value was item or books actually, books, and then get this, and we pass our list name, title, let's give it title, and then on the API call, let's implement the interface, make it async. Alright, so the next part is I'm going to put a variable URL, and also I'm going to create a static class URL, and I'm going to put a property static string URL endpoint. I put this endpoint, and then let's take a look on here. Okay, in our API call, I'm going to put a URL dot endpoint. Oh, I see. Is called URL endpoint plus this one is string interpolation. When you put the symbol, we can include our variable inside the string. So list equal to title, and don't forget to include our API key. Okay, let's also put an API key. So our API key over here, and then URL dot API key. Okay, and then the next part is we are going to make a HTTP client, HTTP request, client, new HTTP client, and then one result equal to client await, don't forget await client dot get async, and then we pass our URL, call URL, and then let's before that, let's right click on the solution, manage NuGet packages, and install Newtonsoft JSON. install. Okay, and then go to our API. Which one API call, and then we are going to read HTTP response body, response message actually, response 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 await result, oops, dot read request message dot content dot read as is seen. Do we need the await keyword? I don't know if we need the await keyword. Oh, I still read response message, not request message. Content dot or just variable, so it will decide it by itself. And if response, I think it's better to put this one result dot I'm not sure which one, content dot how about if result, oops, let's see this one, okay, result dot status code dot equal to HTTP status code dot okay, yeah, and then we read a string, we convert to JSON, JSON convert dot deserialize object, and then we pass the result dot content dot string. Okay, the reason why is because we need to I'm just going to randomly use name and make sure to include the await keyword, because we need to settle this one. Only after that we can deserialize the object, but we need to deserialize to type books, and then we return JSON, and else we return null. Simple. After that, Let's go back to our home view model, and the thing that we need to done is we create or call the dependency. So dependency service rest dependency service dot, actually this one we need to API call service dot get API call, and then the next part is we need to create a property for type books and then give it the name as buku. This is books in Malay, and then below buku with capital B. You must remember that C# is case sensitive, so we can use buku, both same name, but with a different letter, which is this one I use lowercase and this one is uppercase. So the next part is we going to call our API. So public async task, and then I don't need to return any values, so get book list, and then what are we going to pass? We don't need to pass anything, and then we are going to create whatever result and then call our API. Don't forget to include the await keyword because this need to be done. After done, only after that we can pass it to our books. So get this, and then we need to pass our title. And how do we get this title? And it's easy. We can get it from a property string of title, and the title we can bind to our view. So let's create a property first. String title, easy. So we pass the title inside the list, and then we make an if statement. If the result is not null, then we pass it to buku result, and then after that, I also going to create another property bool called is refresh, and then I'm going to use a property change over here. I'm going to put on 3 invoke this new property change event arc, and we pass the property name. So apply on all of the property, and then change the event arc, and then is refreshing true and is refreshing false. And then the next part is I'm going to create a command property search simply send to command, then await random letter. Actually this one should be async, not await get book list, and then we are done over here. So the next part that we are going to do is go to the home page right here and then create our UI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a refresh view, and then inside refresh view, scroll view, and then inside the scroll view I'm going to make a stack layout. Inside the stack layout I'm going to make another stack layout, and below the another stack layout I'm going to make another stack layout. So much stack layout to be made. So if you're familiar with web programming or web design, stack layout is like a div. So inside the first stack layout I'm going to put a label text name as let's say search book. I don't know, I'm not going to put a label right now. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to put an input, not input, but entry, and then the placeholder is book title, or maybe what is it? What we are going to put is, so category, I don't know, maybe search. I don't know what we are going to put here, but let's assume placeholder search, and then below the entry I'm going to make a button, stack search, and then command. Okay, before we can use the data binding, we need to make sure that our view is connected to our view model, and this is how we're going to do this. Content page dot binding context, binding context, and vm send to view model. Actually, this first you can have anything. Maybe you can write a full view model, or maybe you want to write your own name, also can, no problem. So home view model, and then don't forget to bring the namespace. So you see over here when I hover, and then it will bring the namespace, and then we can already use the binding. So you see, and then the refresh view, right? Okay. Then the refresh view is we're going to put is refresh. Also, we are going to bind the is refresh. So y 3f2. Okay. And then on the second stack layout, I'm going to make a label text books is that's color black or maybe dark gray. Font size I put 22, and then font attribute to bold, or maybe we can follow the design over here. Let's see our right. I'm not going to make a design, or maybe we can follow some of the design. Book. Most of it was a hotel booking, not a book. So we need to be more specific. Bookstore, maybe bookstore. You can play around with other API, but let's see which ones will. This one is look nice. Alright, let's assume that we are having a view over here, and then we are going to have a collection view. Inside the collection view, of course, collection view dot item template. Oops, item template, data template, and then on the collection view, let's put item source binding buku dot result, because the buku was not the observable collection of IList or anything related to the list. Result with the S, and then on the data template I'm going to paste my, actually I already designed, because you see I post the video, actually I post the video earlier because I had thing to do, so, and I forget to click resume recording, so I'm going to paste my earlier earlier code, and then actually I wanted to make a nested collection view, but collection view doesn't support the nested. You cannot have a two collection view inside one, and if you do that, you will only show the second collection view. So what I'm going to do next is going to model, going to books, and then find the result. So you can see over here result and with the IList book detail. But when we see on the Postman, we didn't see any of the book details have more than one. So what we are going to do is I'm going to make another property called book detail without s, and then I'm going to remove the setter, and I'm going to return a book details element 0, and then I'm going to copy the book detail and put it here. So I already put it earlier, so when we play it will show you a book detail. So let's see on the view model. So we have this, alright, and then let's see on the service vehicle. I'm going to put a breakpoint here so you can see it, and then so when you start, you will start see this error because we don't have all of this routing. So I'm going to delete, and also we don't have this one, so I'm going to delete. This one is shell routing, so we don't use it on here. Cannot resolve item it because we don't have the item page. We only have the home page and then the about page. So start. Alright, and then search, and I click search. So let's see our call. So this is our API key, and then our URL, our list, and we pass nothing. It's weird. Alright, I know. So let's go to our homepage. We need to find the entry, text entry to our title. Alright, let's play the back. So search for sign, and then let's see our call. So we have a status code OK 200, and then if you see the title was science, and then when we serialize it, so you can see the result has been serialized. So let's continue, and we have the list of book. So let's try again on the different. So what about romantic? Romantic, we don't have a romantic here. How about romantic with S? How about fiction? Also, we don't have a fiction. Interesting. How about language? Wait, it's quite. So we have a status code 200, but we don't have a result for that. No, I see. No, none result. Okay. Let's try again. What about nation? No. What about US? No. Hmm. Is it? What about Mac? Not. Love? This is impossible to do not have. Oh, it's kind of weird. Let's see what we passing here. We passing it, and we get nothing. How about new? Is it science the only keyword we got? It's kind of weird. What about Earth? I don't know what's more to try. You can try by your own. So that's it, the tutorial for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. And you can comment down below, request whatever you want. Or maybe the next video I will try to enhance the visual of this app or something else. I don't know. Maybe we try to consume or another public API. You decide it, comment it. Thank you.